Hey guys, Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to bring you, and I know what you're thinking, but Ricky, it's Tuesday and I'm seeing your face. Why are you not doing the Thursday one? I thought that you only do division champions when it comes to the NFL previews. Now, would I have loved to talk about Brock the Cock and the Houston Texans? Yes, but Sean loves Will Fuller a little bit more, and he wanted to talk about them, and I could not pass up the chance to talk to one of my favorite fan bases from the AFC South, because this is one of my favorite teams in the AFC, up and coming, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is a team where let's look at what you guys lost and what you guys had gained. And to me, this offseason for Jacksonville has been one of the best. The biggest losses for you guys, you've got Wisniewski, you've got Anger, Beatles. They're the big ones that are now out of town for you guys. Bernard Pierce is no longer there. But to me, it's one of those things where it's like, because of all the additions that you guys had, I'm not really focusing on what you guys lost. You guys are going to bring in, I got to say the big one first, right? The whole Brad Nortman, the punter from Carolina, bringing in some Super Bowl experience to you guys. No, the big one is obviously Malik Jackson coming over from the Denver Broncos, also bringing some Super Bowl experience to this team. I mean, you guys kind of are stealing some talent from the Broncos, and now back-to-back years. You get Julius Thomas last year. You get Malik Jackson this year. Chris Ivory coming over from the Jets in the AFC side. You got Prince Amukamara coming over from the New York Giants in the NFC side. You've got Kelvin Beachum coming over, the offensive tackle from the Steelers. And this is a team that I think you guys are getting the pieces. You go ahead and, to me, hit an absolute home run in the draft. You get Jalen Ramsey, Miles Jack in the second round, which I was all excited for that. You get Sheldon Day later on in the draft. And to me, you guys on offense, we'll look at the offense first. And to me, it all comes down to Blake Bortles. This is the year I need to see some serious. It's kind of like I'm gonna kind of compare Blake Bortles to Teddy Bridgewater in the fact that this is the year I want to see some big progression out of you. I want to see if you can be the star for the Jacksonville Jaguars, because unlike Teddy, you have two weapons on each side of you in Allen Hurns and Allen Robinson. You also have a guy like TJ Yeldon behind you, but you bring in Chris Ivory now to just strengthen out that backfield. So we're bringing in weapons to help you. You have weapons on the outside. You have Julius Thomas. Can you now be the guy to show, hey, you know what? I can be the star of this team. We don't have to think about getting another quarterback for this team. On the defensive side, I think that this defensive unit could carry the team this year, because you bring in Malik Jackson. You bring in guys like, I know Miles Jacks has an injury, but Jack is going to be a key piece to this defense. Jalen Ramsey in the secondary, but you get Dante Fowler Jr. back. He's basically, I know he's not a rookie, but he's basically like a rookie coming back after being injured for last season. And this is a team where I'm really excited about what you guys have. However, when I look at the schedule, this is a team, of course, with the predictions. We're doing the predictions in August, so I'm not going to tell you what games you're going to win or lose, but I look at the schedule, the Week 5 bye, I'm not really hot about. And this is a schedule where it's like you got some tough teams, and it's one that's very divisional. You have 4 division games after Week 8. So in your last 8 games, you're going to have 4 of those. Half of those are divisional games. So this is a schedule where you guys may be a 6-10 team, which you may be saying, but Ricky, that's not better than last year. It's only 1 win better, but there could be a few close games that Jacksonville just loses, maybe by a field goal or a touchdown, and that's why they're 6-10. Maybe like an 8-8 team, should be an 8-8 team, but no, they're 6-10, or a 9-7 team, but should be 6-10. But as long as we see some big improvement by Blake Bortles, can you be the guy in Jacksonville? And if this team can seem like it's going to make strides, I just feel like this team is going to be a good team, but the opponents they are going to play are going to make them have more losses than wins. Well, that's going to do it for my Jacksonville Jaguar preview. Go down below. Let me know what you guys think. how is Jacksonville going to do this season? Am I kind of stupid for being high on them, but kind of not being high on them because they are the Jacksonville Jaguars? But also, Jaguar fans, I want you to go click the link down in the description and vote for your team in our prediction survey, because the way we're doing it this year is usually I'd give you wins and losses right now, but we're going to do those in August. The team with the most votes gets to hear theirs right off the bat to begin the month of August. So to make sure your team is the first, you got to get the most votes. So vote early, vote often down below in the poll, link down in the description. If you want to talk to us, not down in the comment section, you also catch us on Twitter, Most Valuable Pod. I'm at Ricky Widmer. You can get us on Facebook, link up there. Our Patreon page, the July podcast for Patreon. If you give us $1, you get a free podcast each and every month. Sean, Mike, and Brandon did the one for July, and it was great. It was hilarious. Mike had some pretty great stories. If you love dreams and just energetic stories, you got to check it out. Check out our Patreon page for that. You can also hit us on Snapchat. But thank you guys for checking out this preview. Hit that like and subscribe button as always. Have a good day, everybody.